Hi there. This is Workpack. It's web-based, cloud-based, so you can access it on any device. You get unlimited plan storage and sharing, so you can create as many projects as you want, upload as many files as you want. There's no file size limitation. You can upload Office files, zip files, and PDFs. Once you load the plans in, it picks up the sheet number and name automatically, so you can use this for navigation purposes. There's no setup required for this, but it's editable if you want to. Here we're just going to do some takeoff for some interior finishes. It's sort of like you have an AI assistant sitting right next to you. You give it some instructions. It picks up the name and scale when you detect these areas. And you can detect walls, doors, windows, rooms, labels, tables, symbols, patterns, and corners using Workpack. Obviously that's a mouthful, but picks up a lot across a wide variety of different trades. Here we're just selecting one of each type of tag. It's going to detect all the different wall, door, window, and room tags, and then break each of these out into different groups according to the labels. And then you can also match labels to schedules. So whether they're keynotes or whether they're accessories or plumbing fixtures, doesn't matter. You can match labels to tables. So here I'm going to draw a box around the door schedule, and it's going to match up to the doors on the drawing. And then here I'm going to draw a box around the room finish schedule, and it's going to match up to the rooms on the drawing. You can select which items that you want to detect within a given zone, and then if you have multiple different types of zones, you can apply these instructions to the zones of the same type. So the idea here is when you're in takeoff mode, it's all you. When you're in AI setup mode, you're giving instructions to your AI assistant. And while it's working, it's sort of sitting in a phone booth right next to you, working on the takeoff. Most people say that a takeoff like this would take a day or two to pick up all the wall and ceiling finishes, doors, frames, and hardware. This finishes in about 2 minutes, and then everything that comes back is fully editable, so you can adjust it however you want. It's not your work until you edit it, but once you do, it's yours. You can also create additional takeoff items for things that aren't shown on the drawing or things that aren't detected by the AI. While it's processing, it's sort of like it's sitting in a phone booth right next to you working, and then once he's done, he pops out and says, "I'm finished." You can go to the results, and that was all in real time. So here we have all of our walls and wall types. The doors match to the door schedule. What you want to see on door takeoffs typically is 1 1 1 1 1 all the way down M, meaning it matched to the door schedule and it picked up one of each of those. If you want to look at a specific door, you can go into grouping mode for that, see what it identified as that door. This grouping mode is also quite helpful on classifying different items. So maybe you're dealing with an early stage drawing and you just want to group different areas, or you want to reclassify your walls. This just becomes single click in and double click out if you want to move something in or out of a group. So if I want to move that out of the group, I can just double click, single click moves it into the group. And you can do the same thing for areas. Again, if you're dealing with an early stage drawing or something. On this one, we also have the rooms all matched to the room finish schedule, so you can tell right on the drawing the ceiling, walls, base, floor. And again, everything's fully editable, so you can adjust, delete, edit, create, move things around however you want to. You can also merge and split areas, or so I just merge that area together. And then I can also delete anything I want to. Everything is filterable, so if you just want to deal with walls, you can just deal with those. I can also multi-select, change the group quite easily there, like that. And I can also create whatever I want to. So if I want to create a linear measurement, I can create that wherever I want to. So now that measurement's there in my backing group that I just created. If you want to create an area measurement, you can just filter that on and do the same thing. So everything's really flexible. You can move things in or out of groups. You can also select that you only want to look at sheets with takeoff on them. We can go to the table. Once you draw a box around a table, it detects everything inside of it, makes it editable for you, and you can adjust this however you want to. And this information pushes back to the drawings as well. Whenever you're done the takeoff, you can export to Excel, and that'll export the totals broken out zone by zone for whatever you select. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out.